for nobody would understand, and you kill what you fear. I call you, for I must live. You're on your own until the end. There was choice, but now it's gone. I said you wouldn't understand. Take what's yours and be damned. Hi everyone. Good to see you all again. It's been a while. Yeah, some of you might notice that my channel was taken out by YouTube for some time, but luckily I got it back. Anyway, one of the YouTube viewer asked me to make tutorial for this beautiful Genesis song, as you all know from Duke album. It's called Guide Vocal. It's very short, sweet, of course it's very heavy with Tony Banks keyboard, so I'll try to do it in a simple classical solo guitar. So as you probably noticed that my voice is quite high, and the reason being I'll try to use a standard tune, okay? But I believe the original song, I think, not playing in F, maybe in E flat. Yeah, I think that's what just one step down. That's why I just posted my second version with the same tune as the original song. But I don't want to make tutorial with that tuning because some of you might get confused. You need to kind of tune your guitar in a standard way. Anyway, so this tuning is standard tuning. Okay, you don't have to change anything. But notice that this is not the same as the original song. Okay, so if you sing this one, you're one step higher than the original song. But anyway, it starts from F. You probably know this is F, right? Or this one. But the genius Tony Banks, as we all know, he put the chord with the C at the bass. Okay, that's what again, disclaimer, I don't claim this everything is perfect. This is what I've captured the best, to the best of my ability with my ears, okay? So start with F chord, but the C at the bass. As you probably noticed, my arpeggio, just the last three strings and this bass on the fifth string. Don't play the fourth or the sixth, okay? You're gonna mess up, okay? Just this one. Okay? I am the one, and then who guided. This is E flat. You know this is D. So you can call it D sharp or E flat, right? Whatever you want to call it. This is E flat. But the bass is G. Again, this genius Tony Banks, I would assume. Okay, again, F with the C at the bass. I am the one who guided. This E flat with the G at the bass. Again, only play the last three strings and the bass. Don't play the fifth and the fourth. Yeah, guided you this far. This is B flat, but the bass is F. Again, the last three strings and the bass. Yeah? Again. I am the one who guided you this far. Okay? Hope you can see my hand left and right. And then all you know, this is C. But the bass is E. Minor 7. You can arp the whole thing. You feel E minor. and then D major 7, but the bass is E. Again, don't play 5th and 4th, okay? Just the last three strings and the bass. Nobody must know my name. B minor 7, and E minor again, for nobody would understand. B flat with F. B flat, but F at the bass. And you kill what you fear. F. Okay, yeah, let me repeat. I am the one who guided you this far. All you know, C with the E at the bass, and no, A minor 7, you feel E minor, and D major 7 with E at the bass. Nobody must know my name. B minor 7, E minor, for nobody would understand. B flat with the F at the bass, and you kill what you fear. F, and then I call you again, E flat with the G at the bass. Call you, for I must leave. B flat with the F at the bass. You're on your own. Again, C with the E at the bass. A minor 7 until the end. E minor. And then there was choice. D major 7, but E at the bass. There was a choice, but now it's gone. B minor 7. Again, E minor. I said you wouldn't understand. I don't know what is this chord, but I capture it as A with the B, the bass, right? And then you add F sharp. So I just call it 2nd fret flat. If somebody find this chord, let me know. Okay, put it in the comment section. Take what's yours. This is B minor with A at the bass. And then E minor with A. E minor and A at the bass. B major. Okay, let me repeat the second section. I go. You're on your own. C with the E until A minor 7. The end. E minor. D major 7 with E at the bass. There was a choice, but now it's gone. B minor 7. E minor. I said you wouldn't understand. Just 2nd fret flat. And then B minor with A at the bass. Take what yours. E minor and A. So just and B then B major. Okay, so let me repeat from the beginning again. F with the C at the bass. I am the one. E flat with the G at the bass. Who guided you this far? B flat with the F at the bass. And then C with the E at the bass. Oh, you know. A minor 7. I know you feel. E minor. D major 7 with E at the bass. Nobody must know my name. B minor 7. E minor, for nobody would understand. B flat with the F at the sharp, F at the bass. And you kill what you fear. F major. And then E flat with the G at the bass. I call you, for I must leave. B flat with the F at the bass. You're on your own. C with the E at the bass. A minor 7 until the end. E minor. D major 7 with E at the bass. There was a choice, but now it's gone. B minor 7, E minor. I said you wouldn't understand. Second fret flat. Take what yours. B minor with A at the bass. E minor with the A at the bass. And B down. B major. That's all. Hope you can follow it. Okay. So let me play again from the beginning to the end without my comment or interruption. Okay. So you get the complete tutorial. I am the one who guided you this far. All you know and all you feel. Nobody must know my name, for nobody would understand, and you kill what you feel. I call you, for I must leave. You're on your own until the end. It was a choice, but now it's gone. I said you wouldn't understand. Take what yours and be done. That's all. Happy Genesis. Bye for now.